Hey everybody, Rory from A&S Gear. We're looking at a device or an option for people who play a lot of scenario paintball and run their tank on their back. So as we all know, there's a couple different ways to use your tank with your gun. You can mount it directly to the gun, but for guys that are playing long scenario games where you're playing maybe a game that's an hour, hour and a half, or you carry a lot of gear, your tank's got a lot of stuff, or your gun's got a lot of stuff on it. A lot of people go for the option of getting a remote line and a pack and putting this on their back. Okay, that is definitely an option. Now with the remote line setup, you would have a ASA that's screwed onto the top here. You'd have a hose that comes out and then connects to the back of the gun. Now that takes a lot of the weight off the gun, so you don't have this heavy tank sitting on your gun. So when you're out there running around, it's a little bit easier to spend longer times in between, or not longer in between games, but spend longer times out there playing individual games. Now, when it comes time to fill the tank that is on your back, that can be a little difficult because you can't really connect a hose behind you and do a thing. So they have what's called a fill whip right here. So this is our fill whip. This piece right here, you would connect to your tank, and because it connects in a different spot than where your remote line connects to, your remote line connects up here and comes off and goes to the gun, you can have your fill whip right here. You can have it wound up and tucked up against or in your pack so that it is out of the way and it's not getting lost. When it comes time to fill your bottle, you can undo this and it gives you a nice long extension to connect to the fill station with. Normally, the fill station would connect to your bottle right here. You'd pull the lever and it would fill up your tank. Instead of having to try to take that extension that is on the fill station and manage it behind your back and connect it behind yourself, this allows you to have an extension from the back to the front. You connect this to the fill station and then you pull it and fill it up. It's a way to fill the bottle while keeping it on your back so that you don't have to undo your pack and your harness. A lot of guys are wearing vest systems and very elaborate setups that require a couple minutes to get in and out of. And if you had to do that every time you wanted to fill up your tank, that could become a little bit of a nuisance. So the fill whip gives you the ability to fill your bottle while keeping it on your back and not having to get out of all your gear just to fill up your bottle. Now again, that might seem like something that is very specific, but it's specific enough where people have needed one. So Warrior fill whips, they're here. This looks like it's about, I don't know, I'm gonna say 3 feet across right there. It gives you definitely the length you need to be able to keep the bottle on your back and not undo everything and have to almost disrobe to get your bottle filled. So otherwise you're calling your friends over, hey man, can you help me hook this up? Makes it a lot easier. Warrior fill whip, steel braided line, available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.